Welcome in, everyone. We have breaking news at this very moment. Iran has launched a ballistic missile attack against United States positions in the Middle East. I repeat, the United States is under attack by the Iranian regime. Missiles are in the air. We are currently, as of the time I'm filming this video, on June 23rd, actively shooting down Iranian missiles, targeting and attempting to kill United States service members in the Middle East. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm a little sweaty. They're working on the AC unit right now, actually. They're working on it as well as missiles are flying through the air. I'm going to give you the update of everything that is going on with the United States under a violent attack from the Iranian regime after President Donald Trump struck their nuclear facilities. Before we get into all of that, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, costs you nothing, helps boost the channel. Comment with your thoughts below about Iran attacking the United States. Hit that bell, make sure all your notifications are turned on. You're getting all the notifications. You don't want to miss a thing. Now, let's get into it. Early Sunday morning local time in Iran, 7 B-2 stealth bombers loaded with 14 30,000-pound bunker busters, the GBU-57, flew into Iranian airspace escorted by stealth fighters and hammered the Iranian regime's nuclear program at 3 different facilities. It was a resounding success, a obliterating blow to the Iranian regime, and we knew a response would follow. We knew the Iranians would likely shoot back instead of realizing that the game was up and going home, packing up and going home. We knew the Iranians would likely fire ballistic missiles at United States service members, at United States position, and that is exactly what is happening as I am filming this video. I'm filming this a little bit after 1 Eastern, a little bit 1 after Eastern Standard Time, and Iranian missiles are in the air. We have video of American Patriot batteries engaging those missiles, engaging that threat, trying to shoot them down. As of this filming, we do not know if any have struck targets. We do not know if there are any injuries, but we do know the Iranians have launched. I repeat, the Iranians have launched at American bases in the region. Now, let's go ahead and play footage of the attack, of the intercepts that is underway. This footage is absolutely insane. It shows the attack, Iranian missiles coming in to hit Americans, to kill Americans. Let's play the video right now. So you just saw the footage of the attack of Iran launching ballistic missiles at United States positions inside the Middle East or in the Middle East. A total of 10 missiles reportedly have been launched at Qatar. 1 was launched at a base in Iraq. As of filming this, I want to make this clear. I'm watching the screen with updates coming in while I'm here talking to you all. They are literally flooding in. You're getting this live as I'm getting it. They are now saying there are no casualties. I repeat, they are saying there are no casualties at any of the bases. I'm reading that correctly. The airspace has now been completely cleared. They are saying no casualties. I repeat one more time, no American casualties have been killed or injured in this attack across the region in Qatar, targeting our main base, our main air base, which is one of the biggest air bases in the world. They are saying there has been no injuries, no deaths, a complete and total failure from the Iranians in this attack. If this is the first wave, we do not know if more waves are coming. I'm again reading this as you guys are all getting it. But now the question is, what happens next? Where do we go from here? What will President Donald Trump do? Let's talk about that right now. In terms of what comes next, there is no question at all that the United States is going to respond. In fact, the United States has to respond. We hit their nuclear facilities after failed negotiations when they got their enriched uranium to 60%. And could get it to 90% weapons grade, they believe, in as little as 48 to 72 hours. They also claim that they know the Iranians have enough fissile material possibly to make 9, 10, up to 15 bombs. So President Trump made the decision he was going to go in and try to eliminate that threat before the threat got any worse than it already was. It would have been smart for the Iranians to push back from the table, say, you know what, this isn't working for us. This isn't a good idea. This is the end of the road. We lost our program. Let's move on. Let's get the hell out of here. Instead, Iran has chosen a very different path. Iran has chosen to launch ballistic missiles and try to kill Americans. They blatantly have attempted to kill Americans in this attack. This is a direct attack on the United States military. Politics aside, whatever you think about what's going on aside, this is a direct attack on the United States military. And that likely will not go unanswered. In fact, I guarantee you it will be answered. Vance, Rubio, and Trump all said, as well as Hookstead, I believe, that if Iran retaliates, the United States would, without hesitation, fire back. And this time, it would be much, much, much worse and way easier than it was the first time.
Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
Well, that is now the stage of this war we are in. That is now the stage of combat we have entered. Iran decided to push the limit. Iran decided to try to kill Americans, to try to bomb our air bases. And now President Trump will be faced with options of how he will respond. And he will respond. That's a guarantee you can take to the bank. What might those responses look like? Let's go ahead and talk about that right now. My guess about how the United States will respond to this attack, and this is speculation, I obviously have no inside information, but if you ask me to guess how this attack is going to go, how will the United States retaliate, we will likely deliver a cruise missile strike into a variety of different military targets. We have the ability to use cruise missiles to reach out and touch areas without putting our aircraft at risk, even though the skies of Iran now are wide open. We could go in there like it was an air show and start doing tricks in the air, and there's nothing the Iranians could do about it, but we don't even need to do that. We have missiles that we can launch at standoff distances that the Iranians could never hope in a million years to shoot down. I believe President Trump will use that ability to target a variety of different military and possibly government targets across Iraq. We're not going back in there. Across Iran and hit them wherever he can. And then it'll be back to Iran. Will they retaliate again? Or will they get the message that the further this escalates, the worse and worse and worse it gets for Iran? The United States has the military to play this game. That's just the fact of the matter. We have the military. I'm looking at more reports. It seems, again, no casualties. That's great news. We have the military to play this game. They do not. Their air defense is gone. Their air force is obliterated. Their military leadership's gone. And while they can still get some missiles off, the truth of the fact of the matter is, this gets into a extended thing, our military will crush them. End of story. So I expect cruise missile strikes in return. Then we wait to see what Iran does. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you want to see the United States respond to being attacked? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, costs you guys nothing and is a huge boost to the channel. Hit the bell so you don't miss a video. Make sure all the notifications are on, and I'll hit you all back whenever I have new updates.